Drone here. What's going on, guys? This is the LidiRC, which is, bam, a clone of the Eachine E40G. I've had two of these. I still have them, and I got issues with two of them. One of them I was flying super windy, and it fell on one of the motors, so one of the motors is out. Another one, which I think might be this one, I was flying FPV, and the antenna for the camera, these are 5.8 gigahertz drones. The antenna for the camera is actually up here, so the transmission isn't that good. I don't suggest you doing it unless you were doing it in-house. Here's a look at the stock setup. This is stock setup for both of the drones. You have a 5.8 gigahertz screen, you have a smaller game type controller, and the drone itself has a 720p camera, bam, right there, and it also has an SD card slot. So you get pretty good video off of this. I like the video you get off it. Generally, you don't get any type of jello. If you look at the propellers, they're considerably longer than a Hubsan H107C, and if you notice the black spots on there with the little points, it did have it had propeller guards on there, which on these ones I got it cut down a lot closer. I'll cut those down a little bit more, but let's go ahead and get this in the air. And just to show you, the same exact battery, just one's black, one's white. They'll go in either one of them, and you can also charge these via the port there, so you could charge in body if you wanted to. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but here we go. I'm just going to plug that in there. There's an on-off switch. Want to go ahead and get your on-off switch. Red in the back, blues in the front. I believe this one also had red in the back, blues in the front, and that should be good. Gonna throttle up and down. I'm gonna turn our screen on. That's kind of why I'm standing in the shade here. That way you guys could see. Let's see. Is that on? There we go. So it's on. It's showing me battery of this. It's showing me signal communication of this. And then let's see here. Try to think. This will start and stop your video. So if you press it once, it takes a picture. And what we also can't see here, we'll put it down there. I don't know if you guys are able to see this or not, but you have a video, you have an SD card up top. You also have a video record button. When you press the picture button, it'll light up and then get out of there. Then if you long hold this, it will that'll flash. Then let's see, we have our speed rates right there, and then lights on, lights off. If you don't need the lights on, turn them off. If you want the lights on, keep them on. We're gonna fly with them off. I think I feel pretty confident, or no, we'll fly with them on. So to start this, down and out, we'll fire the motors. We are gonna long hold, and we are recording to the SD card. It's going to kind of take this up here, and it's having a hard time going from, just from what I can see on the FPV screen, going from the super bright, from that super dark, but it should eventually adjust, which I think it has. And again, it's recording to the SD card. Yeah, it's definitely adjusted, or it's trying to anyway. Look at the Cadillac there. And that sun's like right overhead, so it's definitely not prime time to go do a climb. This one's pearl white. Again, the Eachine E40G was all black with a little Eachine writing on top of it. As you can see, it is windy. I think I'm in the first speed setting. Yeah, now we're in the second speed setting. So the first speed setting was able to hang. This, much like the Hubsan H107C, has direct feed motors where it's not gear to gear. Just going to try to get a picture of it over here. Bring it in slowly, bring it down. This is an altitude hold quad. Again, the main feature of this is that 720p camera to SD card for me. The 5.8 gigahertz, which, come on now, the wind's picking up as I'm getting close to myself. I was just about there. Let's go, up, up, up. We should have a good image of it in a second. Bam, that should have been a good image. The SD card's the big feature for me. That's the drawing point to this, because it is really a nice flyer. It's small enough you could take this inside and not have to worry about anybody crying, hey, there's a drone around me, because it's so small, it is quiet, and you're gonna get pretty good quality video off of this. I did a video that kind of went viral in my area of a mall that was just about abandoned that I flew the Eachine E40G in, and it did really well. The video came out amazing. People liked the video, and it was basically shot with this. Again, my hands are off this. The wind's blowing that way just a little bit. Altitude it seems to be maintaining. Not bad at all. I mean, again, I'm familiar with this, so this isn't a wow factor for me, just because, again, like I said, I'm very familiar with this. I would like to do a climb up, but that's almost impossible. Maybe let's do a climb up this way. We're gonna put in third speed setting in case I need it. I'm just gonna climb up this way. You don't have great range with this. You have okay range. And there you can see that it's checking out the FPV. I'm surprised, maybe they improved on that antenna from the Eachine E40G, because I think the Eachine, once it got up so high, we would start flaking out as far as quality went. Easy there. Gotta keep constantly figuring out which way is the wind. Doing all right up there though. Yeah, maybe they improved the controller, and maybe they improved the antenna, because I'm crystal clear here on the FPV. And right there, we're gonna start to get in the sun, so I'm just gonna let it kind of fade on back. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop the recording. And let's see, maybe have to long hold. Okay, yes, you have to long hold to stop it. You can't just single press it. We're gonna, we took a picture. That's all right. I want to take this up just a little bit higher. Take it up just a little bit higher. We are recording again. I still have super clear FPV. I'm really impressed by that. We're going to take this up a little bit higher. It's nice, man. Image quality on this is great. Kind of just chilling up there. Very nice. Kind of go this way. Get a little picture of that. A little picture there. I don't know how high I'm up. If easy. Paying attention to this FPV screen with this up high and wind, not a great idea. All right. Low voltage, it brings it down considerably for height. We're gonna bring it over here. It's bringing itself down. That's cool. So that's about the flight time you could expect to get out of this. Obviously, I had my LEDs on, so you could definitely turn them off, and you get a little bit longer flight time. Maybe if you're not recording to the SD card, you get a little bit longer flight time. We're at like 8:41, so maybe a 7-minute flight, fighting some wind, recording on board, lights on, not bad. Eachine E40G, the black one that I showed you over there, retailed close to $200. That was definitely overpriced. You know that. I know that. This one's right around $99. Right around, and as you can see, it's kind of flickering out. The battery is just about done. It flickered out. We're going to go ahead and turn this off here. Off, off, off. Turn off. All right, we have that off. We're going to turn this off as well. There's a little toggle underneath here that's a little bit hard to get at. That's off. But dude, I think for $100, records in 720p, has an SD card to actually get that true 720p. The control range seems to be better than the Eachine E40G, and the signal, 5.8 gigahertz back communication here, dude, it didn't flake out at all. You could check out videos that I have on the Eachine E40G. That wasn't the case for it. For this, it seems like maybe they upgraded antenna in here, or maybe both. Guys, I'm J-Drone. If you haven't subscribed, please do. Link for this down below. I know I had I've had this for a while. I had a code to get like 10 or 20% off. I'll put that down below. I don't know if it's going to work because, again, I unboxed this a while ago and I'm just getting out to flying it. Later.